happened to us? What happened to me? What happened as I let it slip? I was confused by the powers that be, forgetting names and faces. Passers-by were looking at me as if they could erase it. Baby, did you forget to take your meds? Baby, did you forget to take your meds?
Welcome to Trans Money Community. My name is Tony, and today's video, as always, we are going to analyze the price of Bitcoin with the institutional order book from the Trans Money website. And what a day we had today. Brutal, brutal. They don't let anyone to earn money. Look how brutal we had the candles. Like yesterday we were at this point and we were saying that we're gonna have resistance here in the 62,800 if I don't remember wrong. By the way, I'm gonna share my trading view so you can see where I place all my lines. There we go, you have in the chat. Welcome to everyone. Welcome Marco, Edgar and David and the other people that is not writing in the chat. And so we break it, we came back. Then a brutal 1 hour candle make us think that it's gonna break out, and then little correction, and then a crazy candle. Look this hammer candle. For long time I don't see a candle so small. Can you imagine how the open and close of this hour is basically the same price? Basically the same price. Brutal, close to our trend line from February, end of February, and then again up and then again down. So brutal candles, because they are trying to don't let small investors to make a lot of money, because I believe the next big move is coming this week. Wait, what happened here? I cannot put this. Maybe I duplicate. Let me check, because I just log out. Maybe like this can work. No. So what I have to do is duplicate, and then it's gonna be okay. I'm going back, and let me check. We have here and here. Okay. So we have the most important Thursday and Friday. So we have the Thursday. We have the GDP from US. And Friday we have the CPI, so and personal income and personal spending. So super important data for US. In few hours we have Australia interest rate decision. Here we'll see if it's important or not. Seems that the forecast is basically they don't gonna change. But anyway, so during this week we are in the most important point right now, because the price of Bitcoin have to decide if it's going bullish or bearish. And we have this trend line since the end of February. and now we are in the resistance. We are in the resistance. So it's gonna break it and keep it here, or it's gonna go down to 58, or it's gonna try this $70,000. What is saying the order book? So let's go for the order book and see what is telling us for the following hours. Because right now, I think the best strategy just to enter now in the market to get the big move that is coming is scalping. Just accumulating positions when it's going to support, buying, and when it's going to resistance, selling. And just wish for the best that we're gonna catch the big move. This is my opinion, because right now the volatility is brutal and is a moment of decision. So the market have to decide if it's bullish or bearish. And we don't know yet, in my opinion. Why? Because we have this shy 67,500 now in the top 3. That is kind of telling us that is gonna try a pump, but we don't know when. Right now we have support at 63, 62,700, that I have another entrance, and 62,777. Bueno, I didn't explain, but yesterday I entered short here at this point. So I exit in the first one, no, in the second one. And that's because I was doing human trading. So I didn't realize this first one. That was not so much, but something here. We had like 8% at 10x. So, but basically I break even. So now I'm going to bounce here in this 72,777. This is my entry point, but probably the 763, they are going to be a good impulse. And yeah, we can have anything at any point. Right now is about the big whales, what they decide, basically, in my opinion. The traditional markets right now, they are I would say neutral, a little bit no, neutral I will say. But for me, Thursday and Wednesday is going to be the moment. And right now, just trying to catch up, because tight stop loss, and for me, it's like I'm going to enter supports and resistance from the order book. For the following hours, let me put the supports and resistance, and let's see today which is the volatility or the risk reward that the big institutions ratio that the big institutions think about, because right now we have quite interesting prices. For me, the range is about between 62,000 and 65 right now for the following hours, but we don't know at which point the big whale is gonna come and decide the direction of the market, right? So the support right now is 63. Clearly 63 with 300 bitcoins is gonna be here, and almost 400 bitcoins. I'm gonna go for the 4 pixels because it's 397, $25 million, a drop of minus 0.3%, and this will cost 75 million or 1.2 bitcoins. And then we have the 62. Is a very narrow range. 62 is around here, where basically we had yesterday, and this one is 376, $22 million. So this one is gonna be 3 pixels, and then we have the 50,000. I don't gonna count this one. This is the crazy bot that reduce the speed. You can see that now it's not hitting all the time that robot. We have 16.6 millions. I'm gonna go for the 61,500. 61,500. There we go. So the range is still very tight in the resistance, very tight. And then let's see. So how many of you are short and how many of you are long right now? Which are your positions? And then we have for the resistance 64,700, and obviously for me the probability seems better for a short, right? But be careful, because they may be going to liquidate shorts. We're gonna check now the liquidation map. Let me just finish with the supports and resistance. And this we have 299 bitcoins, 19.3 millions. This will be a pump of 2.4%. And then we have the 65. So basically there we have the resistance, in my opinion, the 65. And this is not very big, 277 bitcoins is the equivalent of $18 million. And then 67,500, that this can be the surprise, in my opinion. Some people is waiting for this one, but let's see, 67.5. This will cost 352 millions, 5,400 bitcoins. So it's not a big quantity right now. So that could be possible. So this is the range right now, and is more, we see minus 2% plus 6%, but with resistance at 2.6%. So that's the game. And right now we have a small resistance at 63,500 with 95 bitcoins, $6 million at 0.4% from the price, right? Okay. So this is the situations. Let's see the liquidation map. Seems that the longs can be more tempting. 61,756 could be the drop to the 61,700 to liquidate all these longs. If they want to liquidate the shorts, I think they will go 64,500 max. So let me know if you have a stop loss in some of these regions, because now basically I think what they're trying to do is encourage people to trade, and then the big move is gonna come. Okay, so, and look how many supports and resistance that with quite a lot of liquidity. Also we have these strange prices like 50,000 with 333, just one trade, 47,500 for long time, long weeks, a lot of weeks, just one trade. So it's institutional, and this is the game. Be careful with the correction in Bitcoin. David say can go to 54. I think 58 will be the first stop, but because it's the middle of the channel. But yeah, around this area. Right now, I think there is too much liquidity to go to 58. 58 will be, this one is $500 million, 8,000 bitcoins. That will be a drop of 8%. It's possible, yes, but they're gonna make a lot of money if they drop the price so heavily. Not sure. And I think it's not so clear. I think if we have the drop, should be a little bit lower, because right now is, in my opinion, is not decided yet. And the fact that the Federal Reserve cut the rates 50 base points, 0.50%, that is going to bring a lot of liquidity or a lot of cheap dollars. So I'm curious about how the prices are going to react. Plus, we have the elections in November, where the forecast now is that they cut another 50 basis points. That would be totally insane. Another, again, floating the market with dollars, right? So it's quite fascinating, the moment of history we are living right now, because it's coming the collapse of the dollar. And so for that reason, I think we have these heights in the Standard & Poor's almost about to break again the all-time high in history. And the Nasdaq is also very close. So there we go. There we go. Yeah, we have a lot of issues, geopolitical issues also. But in my opinion, it's not clear yet. It's not clear yet if it's gonna do the last push. And be careful, because if we do the last push, a lot of crazy traders are gonna enter in the Bitcoin market. Degens, or however you want to call it. This region can be insane. This region can be insane. And obviously, if we're going very fast, the drop is gonna be brutal, because it's gonna be overheat. If we keep this region or we make a small correction, I think it's even better to be bullish. Because yeah, and this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th time that we touch the resistance. So not so clear to me, the correction is not so clear. I mean, not so clear. What I'm trying to say is like, maybe still we have the last push. Maybe we have this, let's see, what do we say, 6% or 2% more higher. And then we can have the big drop, in my opinion. So we need the next big push, because obviously if it's making a big push to 67, a lot of people is gonna get FOMO, in my opinion. But we have very strong resistance 65, so probably it's gonna be here the stop 65, and then maybe the 67. And the probabilities to make a correction, always we have that, always. But this is the situation right now. In my opinion, what I'm doing right now is entering in a scalping, shorting and longing in the supports and resistance. This is what I'm doing right now, and I'm gonna keep doing. Right now I have a small position in Mexc, you know, that is my favorite exchange. Now it's 3% positive. I have $1,500 position dollars, so $150. And yeah, I'm gonna keep doing a scalping, and with a little bit, and with a stop loss with warranty gains, and with a little bit of luck, I'm gonna catch the move, in my opinion. Let's see if it's gonna work or not. So there we go. Thank you very much to everyone. I wish you a lot of good luck, and don't forget the links down below. You have the website where you can see here the charts and the institutional order book. So this is the website. You have the Twitter account, and if you want to open an account in Mexc, you have here the link of the Transfer Money community, and then if you are a trader, you can use for free the website of the Transfer Money community. So I wish you very good luck and a lot of fun with the trading. Good health, wealth and love, and see you in the next video.